Hello YouTube and welcome back. Today we're going to be trying out some new fishing lures that I got, so stick around. Welcome back. Last week, the week of Thanksgiving, I got an email from a company called AnglersHangout.com, and they asked me if I would be interested in trying out a few fishing lures for them. So I said sure, and they sent them, and they came yesterday. First up is you may have seen other videos on these lures before. It's called the True Sin Revenge Plopper. It's kind of a knockoff of the Whopper Plopper, except that this one has a folding double tail on it, and comes in a couple colors. You see there's one missing. I've already got one tied on a rod, and I'll show you that one here in a minute. This one is a shad color, and this one is kind of a green shad or a shiner color, and the other one is sort of a perch or bluegill or sunfish color. So I weighed one of these. They weigh just under 3/8 of an ounce apiece. The hooks are really sharp. It seems like it would be a good lure. The spinner on it turns freely and easily. So and it folds up. You see in the pack there, the spinners are actually folded up to accommodate packing, but they fold up when a fish bites also, so it leaves the hooks bared up to be able to set into the fish without the spinner blades getting in the way. The other lure is the True Sin Shaking Shad, and it's a soft bait. It's pre-rigged. I weighed one of these. It weighs just shy of half an ounce, and I think it was like 13 grams or something like that. And it's bigger than most swim baits that I usually fish. Usually when I fish a swim bait, I'm fishing an ultralight. So I don't have a whole lot of experience with larger swim baits, but we're going to throw one of these also, and you see it comes in 5 different colors. There's one is kind of a natural minnow color with an orange belly and an orange tail. And like I said, these hooks are really sharp. They seem pretty stout, and we'll see how they do for us. And the other one that I've got tied on is a brim or a perch color. And you see the blade on it spins freely, and like I said a while ago, it does fold up on the strike and in your tackle box. So let's head down to the pond and we'll throw both of these. It's actually kind of the wrong time of year for both of these baits, but we're going to go down there and try them out anyway. It's a small pond, and it's been cold and then been warm again, so who knows if the fish are going to be biting or not. We're going to go down there. We're going to give these lures a try and see if we can make anything happen there. I'm going to have Melinda to stay back on the bank for this segment. This little pool that I'm standing on is probably not safe for me. It's definitely not safe for both of us. So she's going to stand right there. I'm going to sit here and fish and see if we can pull a fish out. One thing I can tell you about this lure as I'm retrieving it, it tracks very straight. It's sitting vertically in the water. I can see straight down the ridge of the back of the lure. It's not falling off to one side. It's not falling off to one side when I retrieve or speed up the retrieve. That's a nice fish. That's a really nice fish. about a minute. I can't bend over to pick him up. Let's see if we can get him up this way. So there you go. There's the first fish on the Revenge Plopper. And I didn't bring a scale with me, but I'm going to guess that he's probably pretty close to 4 pounds. He took it right out of the shallow water here. I hadn't been fishing this thing probably 3 or 4 minutes. He's got both hooks pretty firmly hooked. He wasn't going anywhere. He did a lot of jumping and put on a pretty good show when I hooked him. But there he is. That is a nice fish for in here. We've got some that are bigger in here. I'm real glad to see some about this size. We've got a bunch that are smaller. The Revenge Plopper did the job for me. I'm going to put it up now, and I'm going to grab that Shaking Shad and see if we can tease up another one. Let's walk him back out here. And he gone. So a very pleasing first result with the Revenge Plopper. Let's give the Shaking Shad a try and see if I'd be absolutely thrilled if I could get another one just like that. But if I can get any fish, I'm going to call that a win for today. Well, he's not as big as that last one, but that was on my second or third cast with the Shaking Shad, and he absolutely choked it. I don't know if you can see how far down in he got that bait, but that's a probably a 4.5 inch bait or so, and he just slurped it up. Let's see if I can get him on pin now. So there's him. That's probably a 13 inch fish, maybe around a pound, a little bit less on the, and that's, I guess, a 3.5 or a 4 inch Shaking Shad. So, and that was, like I said, on my second or third cast, and I have almost no experience fishing swim baits for bass. You know, I like spinner baits and plastic worms, stuff like that. So, we're going to call this a win. I'm very pleased with that, and I'm going to try just a minute more and see if I can tease up another one, and then we'll get on out of here for the day. He gone.